Busch Gardens Tampa is starting to make moves for their 2024 roller coaster. This is great news, and them moving this early almost guarantees is something major. Plans and permits to demolish Sand Serpent are already in the works, but as I'm filming this, which is at the end of June, it's still operating. But I mean, this thing was up there in age. It was a relocation from Busch Gardens Williamsburg, which it opened in 1995 when it was there. So honestly, the days were already limited. But if I was in charge, I would have definitely planned this at the top of the year versus right before the summer. But nevertheless, the plan should be executed very soon. So it's been a year and a few months since Iron Gwazi, a RMC hybrid roller coaster that was supposed to open in 2020 but didn't due to the you-know-what. The cough. Meaning if they get the 2024 roller coaster, it'll mark 4 years since they built Iron Gwazi, and that follows the 4-year spacing that they usually do. So it's pretty much guaranteed that they get a 2024 roller coaster, but with the B&M Giga / Hyper rumors going around for what, 7 years now? It'll only be right for me to guess. Sand Serpent wasn't the only attraction to bite the dust though. They removed Kiddie Train and Phoenix, which was one of the last inverting ship rides. This plot alone is very nice, but Sand Serpent added to it gives me a lot of hope that it's something in favor of the roller coaster enthusiasts. A B&M Giga or even a Hyper is perfect for this park and aligns with the chain's budget.
In this economy?
Yes, in this economy. It seems like SeaWorld Entertainment, which is Busch Gardens' owner, doesn't mind spending a big buck on a shiny new Entertaiment or B&M. I think the only reason that they haven't added a Giga to this park is because the height limit. I mean, obviously they can pay someone, get approval like they did for Falcon's Fury, an intimate sky jump that stands 335 feet tall. So I do think it's possible, but the park will have to jump through some pretty small hurdles to get it approved. But honestly, I think that this is the only place that they'll approve it in because it's in the direct center of the park. So let's take a look where this potential Giga might actually go. The station, as well as the lift, would probably start on the side of this maintenance road as you see highlighted here. This is probably the easiest solution considering that maintenance roads are pretty slender, and that's perfect for lift hills. Fury 325 B&M's perfected Giga coaster station, lift hill, and drop is about 800 feet. Although that is a lot of space, theirs is about 850 feet, assuming they don't want to access little mini parking lot on the side. But with this being said, this means that it can exceed 325 feet, but word on the street says that it might exceed 340 feet, breaking the world's record for world's tallest Giga coaster with a chain lift. So yeah, with this space, they could potentially have the world's tallest, fastest, longest Giga in America. But I wonder, could this be an L-shaped layout like Fury or Leviathan, or even an out and back like Orion? Comment down below which one you'll prefer. Now another question is B&M Intamin or even Mach. Mach hasn't built a Giga yet, but in due time they will. Do I think this is that time? Not at all. But when they do, I think it'll definitely be interesting. And for Intamin, well, they haven't built a Giga since I-305 in 2010. But if anybody would bring it back, it'll be SeaWorld. They've built more Intamins than any other chain. So it'll probably be either Intamin or B&M, but I'm leaning more towards B&M. More reason to point this roller coaster being extreme and more than likely expensive comes down to what the other parks you're getting. SeaWorld Orlando, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, SeaWorld San Diego all got roller coasters back to back, but Busch Gardens Tampa did not, despite it being one of their most profitable parks. And SeaWorld Orlando is actually going 3 for 3, adding a family roller coaster in 2024. And Busch Gardens Williamsburg is rumored to be getting a flat ride, a replacement for Mock Tower, leaving Busch Gardens Tampa with the star of the year. But just in case someone asks, what if this isn't a Giga? Well, my next guess will have to be an intimate multi-launch, specifically with a swing launch. We've been seeing these pop up in the last few years, and I honestly like that. This will be a great addition to the park, and hopefully it has a little bit more theming than Pantheon. But if it does come to life, I do see it being bigger than Pantheon also. Tallest backward spike on a roller coaster, it'll probably hold that title for a month or so. Also, go watch the Top Thrill Dragster video linked in the card above, it's pretty good. But I also think it'll be pretty dope to see a wing coaster here. There isn't one in Florida, and the GP liked them, so it's a no-brainer. And as far as Sand Serpent still being open, they'll probably try to keep it open for the busy summer months and close it by maybe August, maybe even mid-July. Only time will tell, but make sure you subscribe to follow along this BGT 2024 roller coaster journey, as I'll be documenting every update. But before we end this video out, I highly recommend you Check out my shorts tab where I post various series and coaster clips. Also follow my socials linked down below and also my second channel. Definitely looking forward to getting some vlogs out to you guys. But I'm Kai from Main Coasters and I'll see you all next time.